Hi there traders, happy new fresh Monday. So today let's talk about the momentum shift, what you can see through this market structure, but the same momentum shift, what is happening actually in your own mindset too, mostly every single day if you're following the discipline. So the momentum shift is when you're thinking shifting on actual action in that right now. So the thing is, let's say your discipline is 100 push-ups per day. You woke up in the morning and then you start thinking about basically I have to do 100 push-ups, but now you're thinking, but there is gonna be the shift of the momentum when it's actually the thinking changing to the real action in the moment when you're doing those things. So exactly the same things happening in here in the market structure every single day. So, and other thing what we're gonna apply is the box of opportunity, because the opportunity is the same place where this shift is happening in your mindset, and the same thing in this market structure. And the opportunity, the box of opportunity, why we use it is the same thing. The box opportunity is when the thinking shifting on the real action on the moment. So let's talk about those things here. So let's just focus. Let's say we're gonna focus not this one, but this movement, what was going all the way up here to down here to retest this zone here. But let's zoom in here, and now we see we have this breaking structure where we break those lows. So we have to understand what we have to found now. We have to found, this was the structure break here. We have to found inside here now those opportunities when the market is opportunity to go higher. So the first zone what I see is for me here, because soon as when market actually gonna break this one, retest, that's mean the market is going higher and higher and higher. But the other thing is when the market is below here, we're gonna retest, and that's the momentum shift when market is actually, when the thinking is going on the action, but the action was just 180, the action was opposite sides, we get rejected on the momentum, on the real action. The action was, let's say you're thinking you want to do your 100 push-ups, you're so close to start doing 100 push-ups, you are inside that moment here, and then you get rejected downsides, not upside to go higher and make your 100 push-ups. So that's the 180 of the momentum. It was rejected, and now it's going downside and going downside and downside. And when those things happen, what your emotion is doing the same thing. When you get rejected, that's mean you don't want to do it, you don't have good day, whatever this level is. That's mean your emotion has to go back to the main place where you found this energy in the first place, your first memory. Because when your emotion is back to the place where your first memory was, there is another opportunity to found this energy, this healthy movements to go back in the same zone here. Or otherwise we're gonna break it and going lower, because let's say we feel sick and we don't have the self-motivation. That's mean we're gonna go lower, even lower. And the same thing, let's say right now, where is the main structure? The main structure is here, where we have this push, we have this retest, and a nice clean retest after that, and after that the market is just pushing higher. So what was happening here? We have this huge rejection of the strongest pattern above here. That's the major zone here. We have the rejection, and the market was going back all the way same zone, and now we see the market actually going even lower, because we need more energy to going even back that place. And what was happening, market was going higher, but we didn't reach this zone. Yet we didn't reach this one, but we have actually inside here, we have the minor one. So here we have this minor one. If you bring this one here, that was our minor one. And the minor one already shows so much, the same reflection area. That's mean all this area is pushing heavily downside. All this one, we have strong energy what is just pushing all the way downside here. And now all this energy, when the price was back here, ding 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 ding, was pushing still downside. Let's say you want to do the 100 push-ups. This was your first failing. You're going back to your original memory, the original self-motivation, and now you're still kind of like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And when you're too close of the opportunity, you still give it up, and what you see, the price was going down, and that's mean you're most likely not gonna do your 100 push-ups today, maybe tomorrow. And that's what's happening. That's the same emotion what is in your mindset, and that's the same emotion what's happening here. And those are those moments where you're too close to opportunity. And if you don't have self-motivation, you get scared, or you found some excuses, or it's a huge level, and then you're going downside again, because you know exactly where is your momentum to actually take the action, but you just give up kind of. And the same thing happen here, market every single day. And okay, let's take this one now out. And what was happening, and right now what we see here, like we create the zone, we create the opportunity, we get rejected first time, going downsides, and now we have kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's the same thing. We can call it self market manipulation, but you can call it in a self manipulation easily same, because this can be the impulsive movement to say to you, oh, I'm gonna do it. And let's say you was doing like, I don't know, 10 push-ups here, and then you're like, oh man, I'm nope, I have no motivation to do all those things. And then you're gonna make the movement down to the memory. But what those things actually gonna give you is the future stop loss, because if you're gonna go right now here, the retest is gonna be your entry here. And what is the principle of the stop loss? The last week high. Right now what we see, the last week high is here. So now stop loss last week high, a little bit higher, and take profit is gonna be exactly the same memory, because we are repeating the same pattern. It's the same pattern in the market structure, and it's the same pattern of your own thinking, because you already lose the opportunity, you already get rejected, you already basically give up, you already do it once, and there is all the times opportunity to those things happen again and again and again in the future. And the same thing is the market, and exactly the same thing happened. Stop loss was here, that was the stop loss what we get, take profit here, and that was the trade. But that's something when we play between the major and major zones. So I gonna give you a little hint or something, like I just gonna make one example, like how I'm trading right now. Because the thing is, what I'm doing in this YouTube right now, I cannot start to making videos how I am trading, because it's impossible to take in of on the beginners. Like I'm doing the same journey to the beginning, to the same level where I am right now, but I'm doing all this journey with you guys. Every single day we're gonna take something new and more deeper, new and more deeper and new and more deeper. But that's mean, you know, you have to be very healthy and your mind has to be very clear to actually handling this pressure and details and all, you know, those ways how you see the market, you know, the major and the minor and all those little details. But you have to handle this pressure, and that's why we're going step by step by step. But like, I want to show you something to use exactly what we talk about, but little bit, you know, more deeper level. We're gonna use the same principles, we're gonna use the same levels, but let's talk about to taking those minor levels entries, but your take profits, it's gonna be the major level take profits. Let's talk about those, and this is the way how I'm kind of looking the market to get those higher risk reward trades, because you know, that's the journey of the trading mindset is never stop in one place. You're going all the time further and further and further, and you're learning more, you're listening more, you're learning more, you're thinking more, you're engineering more, and you're going more deeper, because that's the journey, that's the whole journey. The trading journey basically never stop, because you're going all the time, you're learning every single day. So let's talk about my entry, like how I like to trade the gold. So right now I'm knowing the major, you know, the rejection area, what was happening here, and now I'm knowing my major take profits. But now I'm gonna using the same zone, but inside here. So I'm gonna show you right now. So how we found those the box of opportunities. So every single time when we have to move downsides, we kind of like going up and reject those highs, so we create these weak areas. But those weak areas are now, you know, everywhere if you start looking. So now we have this movement downside. So the next movement downside was this one here, and where is those first wicks is here. I'm gonna show you, but those are the minor ones. So those are the minor wicks here. So those are the minor. This is the minor one, and that's the major one. But the idea and the principle of that, because now we know we get rejected of the major one, we know 100% because we feel it, and we know because we done it, you know, past, you know, we done it, we was giving up of the discipline and all those things. We know exactly what that means, but that doesn't mean that zone is only there. Like those zones are gonna be all the way down to the take profit, all those, you know, opportunity zones. But now you have to realize what is the major and what is the minor. So right now this is the minor one here, and what I'm most likely doing right now is I'm gonna wait the retest, and retest is here, and now the same principle, stop loss last week high. And when we look in the last week high, our last week high stop loss is here, you know, this week high here. And now I'm gonna take profit, my major, this one here. And those are the trades what I'm looking every single day to catch those higher risk reward ratios. But to go on those levels, you need years and experience and real thinking to find those patterns, to realize those patterns, to feel those patterns. And if you're feeling, and then you know, you kind of can see through this, you know, candlestick noise, kind of what is actually gonna try to tell you. And the same kind of trade was exactly what I was taking in Friday, what we was talking about here. So we have this zone here. When we get this rejection here in Friday, what was happening? We have this move downside, and now we create those wicks here. So now I'm gonna box those wicks. I was boxing those wicks here. That was opportunity, but the market was already showing the same thing, structure downside, exactly the same thing. What is sorry for doing that, but the same thing what was happening here. That is exactly the same moment. And now you see this entry here and the stop loss. This is the same entry what I was taking this Friday, last Friday, sorry. Things sell here. 1 second. sell, same thing, stop loss last week high, last week was here a little bit higher than this, and that same thing, the same entry again, and that was the same trade in Friday. I was using the same principles, the same emotional feelings, and the same momentum shift. And the same thing happened, you know, previously a few times, you know. All those ones here, the major ones, and this one here, this one here, all the way, you know, it's happened all the time inside here. One time, two time, three times, four times, and now the Friday was fifth time. And even Friday was even more here, you know. After when we have this take profit, the price was going all the way back here, and what you see now, the price is here. What we have our same entry here, stop loss the last week high, what was here. So now this is gonna be your stop loss here, and the same thing, take profit here. Oh, and what was happening, market was going all the way here, but the move was happening today, but entry was Friday, and today morning was take profit. You know, all those sells, what was around here, like all those cells playing out super nicely, So you have the first cell here, take profit here, stop loss week high. That's the, you know, the main cell if you take without the deep thinking. You know, those are actually the main ones here. So this is the main one, this is the main one, this is the main one. And those ones are like my deep thinking's entries. This one here, and this one here. That was the deep thinking entries. So three entries of the, you know, the major normal trades without, you know, deep thinking, and the three trades with the deep thinking. So basically every single one was winning, let's say that, you know. The deep thinkers, and let's say if you are, you know, in the little bit in the beginner level, so every single one was winning. So it's like awesome, you know, it's pretty good. But yeah, and now, like, you might think like, but why you don't buy, you know, like I said, the first buy opportunity for me is gonna be above here. Like, this is gonna be the first opportunity for me to start buying now all the way higher and higher and higher, because, you know, that's the you know, the box opportunity there, and that's why I have this opportunity, because above that I'm start looking the buys. But every single time when the price is under this zone, this major zone here, I'm looking sells. But of course, if you're looking like this buy, after this structure was going back to the same level, you can trade this one. Here the same thing was going back here, and here the same thing is going back here, and here right now it's going back to one of those places here. So actually even the both side was winning, sellers and the buyers, if you are patient and, you know, just look a little bit, you know. But yeah, so that's the gold. What's happening here? BTC. Interesting. Look at that. We have like, oh, and one thing more. Let's go back in gold. I have to show. Maybe I can do in BTC too. Yeah, actually I can show here too in the BTC too, because they following the same principles of, let's bring now the level of holder in. So right now what we see, after this retest here, we have the huge impulse structure upside. We see the straight away dunks, but we didn't reach the level, and the level is the opportunity. You know, we have retest, and now price is going down. So above here, it's gonna be now nice buy opportunities. But you see, the price didn't reach the level after this impulse movement. What's that mean? you basically, it's the same thing. Well, let's say what we was talking about the goals. If you're thinking now of your discipline, and let's say you start doing your 100 push-ups, and you are like inside the 15 push-ups, but you was doing super fast those 50 push-ups, and you basically, you kill all your energy because you're doing super fast those things, and now you're super tired after 50. And that's the same thing. It's like too fast, it's too fast. And if you're doing too fast, your thinking is to reach that level, let's say the 100 push-up, much more faster. But right now what you see, we didn't actually reach the level. What was the whole idea of the movement, of the action, was to reach that level, and now we didn't reach it. There is some kind of information inside here, and I'm going to show you right now. So right now what was happening, we have this huge movement, and now the prices get all those wicks, and you see kind of like, oh, we get some pressure in here. You see those wicks, and now you have to look a little bit closely, and like I said, we're gonna bring the level of holder in. So where is level of holder? So the minor level of holder, what we have is here. So we see we create this wick above it, and now we have the full body, and now we have the rejection going up upsides. We have the strong rejection. But now let's bring this level here, all the way here. And now what you see is, you see how this impulse candlestick close under the level of holder and break these lows here. So all this impulse full body candlestick close under. And if I'm gonna bring now this one here, you see straight away how all this weight close under the level of holder and breaking the lows. So now basically what your idea can be to, let's say, take those minor trades, you just wait the retest. Sell here, you can wait this retest, or if you are more patient, you're gonna wait the second or third retest. But let's talk about just the first retest. If you want to take the trade right now, that means this is gonna be your trade, and what is your stop loss? The last week high a little bit higher, and your take profit back to the same zone here. Or you can take this rejection high, but depends. Let's say this is your first entry, let's say, just for normal thinking. But let's say if you're more patient and you see some something more. So let's say my entry is gonna be here, and I'm gonna using this week high my stop loss, and I'm gonna take all the way back to the same level here. Let's put this one here. So now is the difference of the deep thinking and mastering your discipline, mastering your emotions, and the patience, and all this what is coming around it too in those deep levels. And that's the difference. But that doesn't mean, like let's say someone is better to something. No, it's not. It's just for going in a journey, and how really you want to make that journey. And like I said, the trading is journey, and it's not you stopping somewhere. You're going more deeper and more deeper and more deeper. Like this was I was trading those levels years ago, and now I'm those levels. But I'm still in my 20s, and I'm still learning every single day and going more. I have no idea how I'm trading, let's say, I don't know, let's say after 3 years. Like most like I'm seeing more like very detailed informations. Like those are the different levels where we're going. And now, if you're not giving up, and if you're not standing in one place, that's the next level. But I don't know what is my next level, because I've never been there. But that doesn't mean I'm stopping somewhere. No, I love trading. It's my passion, and I really love it. To thinking about your life and how this market structure is you're building yourself here. And more you know yourself, more deeper you're going and going and going. And that is exactly what is happening here. So yeah, those two nice example to have something here. Let's see, oil. Ooh, nice oil. Ooh, look at that, we didn't have this retest. That's mean market was super strong. Same thing, look at this one, exactly the same thing right now with the Bitcoin. We didn't retest this zone. That's mean the market is going downside, downside, because we really didn't retest. That's mean the pressure is like it. That's why I put this arrow, because the pressure is pushing downside, and market was going back to the same level here. And now if you look in the oil, it's exactly opposite side. That's mean right now the pressure was all the way pushing right now higher here. We didn't have this retest, and market was going back to that level here. Just absolutely perfect. All emotion, everything was same. And yeah, for me, when I see right now here, is the just 180, exactly the same principle, same emotions, but just 180. Bitcoin was sell side, oil is in buy side. So we have to understand this 180 mindset. It's very important, especially in trading, because we have so much big boys, those teams of and then they have like trillions of euros, and they have like teams of the most smarter people in the world. At least that's what they say. But yeah, it's super awesome. Love it. What we have here, Bitcoin, what Dow Jones is doing. Ooh, Dow Jones is interesting too. We can actually have. Do we break it? This one is here, kind of, but I don't know. What is this one here? Ooh. Damn, those crazy movements here. So this one was 6-1 there, and retest. Like if you hold this retest trade here all the way back to this high here, you're inside here. Oh, looks mad. Oh wow. Oh, hanging. So this pattern right now is one of the best ones. You're gonna just box this one in, and wherever it is going, that's the movement. The principle is gonna be break retest and break retest, and then we have rejection high, and then we have let's put this one, rejection low. But one thing more with the Monday, 100% what we have to realize is the very worldly behavior. What we have worldwide is because we have weekend, and now is the Monday. But what most people is doing with the weekend is they going out, they spend money, they buy some stuff, they go do basically spending money. But now is the Monday, is the first day back in the trading, and they want now make the money a little bit more because they was spending more money in the weekends. And now is a little bit this worldly behavior, like more. There is a little bit greediness inside, and trust me, market makers knows exactly what's going on, because they know. And when the market is very certain places, we can have some deep movements, our favor or 180. It's possible. And the same thing with the Friday, it's the same thing, because people have the same greediness. They want to make some more money, because then they can spend more money in the weekend. So that's why the Friday same thing. It's like ding ding ding, all those little things in the flow of the mindset of energy, all those branches. But yeah, I think good video on the Monday. Don't go yeah, nice. Take the notebook, write some stuff down. It's good information. Write some stuff down, and then if you write down, go do back testing, look in all those places. But give a patient. Let's go with day by day all together. Let's go on those deep levels. Don't try to use the information and now you're going all your by yourself in deeply, and crazy things can happen those deep levels. You have to be master 100%. You have to be master to survive those levels, to understanding those levels, to actually shine the light those places. And you have to be proper master to be in those levels. But that's the journey what we're gonna do all together. So just be patient. Don't do something crazy, and don't do great stuff because you can hurt yourself, and that's I don't want to hurt anyone because of my information. It's not good. But okay, I thank you every single one, and I'm gonna see you every single one tomorrow. Thank you and ciao.